For the cheapest coins with fast delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor, Red Zone Coins, and use code SWIFT at checkout for 20% off. So family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video on the channel. And in today's video, we are going to be going over the cheapest training method in Madden 20. There are 4 different ones to show you guys, all of which are going to give you a great coin to training point ratio, but they're good for different budgets because I've got some cheap cards on here and then some more expensive cards you guys can look to pick up. Now, before we hop into this one, I know a lot of you guys were expecting me to post the Saints theme team today. Unfortunately, that one's getting delayed until tomorrow. If you want to see why, just go follow me on Twitter. I explained it over there a little bit. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Drop a like down below. That would be greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss out on all of these videos. And without further ado, let's get into this right here. So the way I've structured the video is from lowest overall to highest overall, meaning the cheapest cards are going to be at the start, and the cheapest cards at the start actually give you the worst coin to training point ratio. It still is a good ratio, but of course, as you end up spending more coins on more expensive cards, you end up getting a little bit of a better coin to training point ratio. But we already actually have a 3 coin to training point ratio to start off the video, which is very low. So for this one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting some NFL draft pick 90 overall cards, and we want to get these 90 overall cards at a price of 15,000 coins or less in order to be able to get a 3 coin to training point ratio. So what I'm going to do is literally just filter it down by NFL draft picks and then 90 to 91. I can already see that we're seeing the newest cards because these cards both have 59 minutes on them. If you did go onto this filter and did not see 59 or like 58 minutes on the first couple cards, you would probably need to filter it down by all offense or all defense. But basically all I'll do is refresh on this filter, and we just want to see a card pop up for 15,000 coins or lower. That's going to give us a 3 coin to training point ratio. The coin to training point ratios do get a little bit better as the video does continue on until we actually get all the way down to a 2 coin to training point ratio at the end of the video. But the reason why the coin to training point ratios are a little bit higher at the start and for lower overall cards is because it's just kind of how the market works. When you're buying in less volume, you're going to get less of a good deal, and that's basically what happens here with these 90 overall cards, which are going for 15.6-ish. So if we could see one pop up for just under 15,000 coins, that would be perfect. That would give us a great coin to training point ratio, but I'm not really in a big rush to buy training. As you can see, I've got a pretty solid amount of it, so I'm not really in a hurry to overpay, and all you would really do is refresh on this filter until you see a 90 overall pop up. Now let's move on to the next filter in this video, and that is going to be 93 overall players. We have 2 ways to filter it down. The first one is by the NFL draft picks again, so you guys could just filter over here, and essentially what we want to find on this filter are cards going for a price of 34,000 coins, or under. So we want to find 34k or under for these 93s, as right here we get a Todd Gurley at 32.5, and we're just a half a step too slow to get that one. That is too bad. And all you guys would really need to do is refresh on this filter and try and see some 93 overall draft picks up for under 34,000 coins. You can also filter it down by Ultimate Legends, so we'll take a look at that filter right now and we'll see exactly how much these are selling for. We just got to make sure we are seeing the newest cards. Just head on over to newest, make sure the cards have 59 minutes on them. It looks like these do, so that's absolutely perfect. And then we're just going to scroll down until we start seeing some 93s. I've already passed the 34,000 coin price range, which was right here, so it doesn't look like there's going to be any 93 overall Ultimate Legends up, as the cheapest one is actually this Walter Jones. So I'm going to go back to the draft promo and see if we can find any snipes on here. I probably like sniping 93s the most. As you can see, for this draft promo, there's a ton of cards that are at 35,000 coins, meaning that basically the next time someone posts a card, it's likely going to be for under 35k. As you can see, we can get this one for 34.8, a solid deal. We could try and find a better one, but I will take it. Let me just make sure I actually have this filtered down well enough and we are actually seeing all of the newest cards. I'm just going to quickly take a look at all defense just to make sure of that, because I see these cards have 34 minutes on them, and yeah, we are seeing the newest cards. So that was just a quick little check to make sure. And all you would really do again for this filter is just stay on this as we get an absolute snipe right here for 29.6, and we're able to win that one. That is a great coin to training point ratio. We probably got about 2 right there. Again, if you are buying at a price of 34,000 coins, you're actually going to get a coin to training point ratio of 2.5, so it's actually a little bit better than what I showed you guys earlier. But again, like I was saying, as you buy in more volume, the coin to training point ratio goes down. That is just how the market works. Now let's move on to the next filter, and that is going to be sniping some 95 overall players. And for the 95s, we're going to be filtering it down by the Ultimate Legends tab, and we're going to want to find these cards up for a price of 65,000 coins or less, and that is going to give us a 2.5 coin to trading point ratio. So let's take a look if we can find any up for 65k or less. I'm just going to scroll down until we start seeing some 95s, and we've already passed the 65,000 coin threshold. And the cheapest one right now looks to be like this Rod Woodson up for 68,000 coins. So I could refresh on this filter, and we could just head on over to newest, take a couple of refreshes on this, and see if we can find any cards to pop up, as someone actually did buy that 95 at 59k, so that's a really good deal, and we would have probably been able to get that one if we were sitting on newest. So yeah, all I would do is just sit on newest when it comes to this filter. First, what you probably want to do is just scroll down to make sure that there aren't any 95s just sitting up on the auction house for cheap, and when you see that there aren't, or after you get one and you want to get more training, then just stay on this filter 94 to 95 and filter down by newest, and then just wait until you see a 95 pop up at a price of 65,000 coins or less. Now we can also take a look at a couple of other filters. We can go by legends if we want. I usually find ultimate legends to be the best filter for training, just because people like to pull ultimate legend packs and stuff like that, and then they end up just putting up the cards they pull at a cheap price, and we're able to snipe them for a good coin and trading point value. As you can see, we could get this guy for 65,000 coins. I'm not gonna, just because I already actually have quite a bit of training here saved up, so I don't think I'll actually be buying any more in the rest of the video. But again, 65,000 coins is exactly what we want, so you could buy that Rod Woodson at a really good coin and trading point value right there, and then just sit on this filter. As you can see, we're getting new cards to pop up, and right now these 95s are a pretty solid filter to be taking a look at. Again, if you want to, you can also try legends. We'll take a look and see if there's any 95s up for cheap on this filter. I feel like legends are usually a little bit more expensive than ultimate legends. As you can see, we're already past the 65,000 coin threshold, so there's no point in looking any further, and I just think ultimate legends are probably the best when it comes to these higher overalls, especially because of the fact that, again, the ultimate legends are higher overall cards and the legends are just lower overall cards. So basically you would be sniping like a full legend, which someone probably isn't going to put up for as cheap as like a set piece to an ultimate legend. So again, we would just sit on this filter, but let's move on to the next one that I want to show you guys in the video, and this is actually the final one. And if you get a snipe at this price, you're actually going to be getting a 2 or under coin to trading point value. So if you're looking to buy training in bulk, this is absolutely the move. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be sniping 97 overall cards at a price of 122k or less, and I've got a few filters that I want to show you guys. Ultimate Legends is not one of them. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to filter it down by the Theme Builder 2 section. So we're going to go by Theme Builder 2 here. Let's just make sure we are seeing the newest cards. I actually don't think we are, so we're going to have to filter this down by all offense or all defense. We'll take a look at all offense here. The cheapest one is up for 129, a good deal, but not good enough for us to buy it. Let's take a look at all defense here. The cheapest one is up for 130, so we don't find any on the Theme Builder 2, but you can actually also snipe if you go down here to these draft heroes. You can actually get these as well at a pretty solid price. So let's see what we can find on our first refresh. The first one is showing us 129k. Let's just quickly make sure we are seeing the newest cards, as it looks like we are, so that's fine. And then we can also take a look at all offense on this filter and see if we can find snipes. Usually I have had better success with the draft heroes than I have with the Theme Builder 2. So what I would usually do is just take a look at one of these filters, or honestly just cycle between a few of them to try and find the card getting posted up for cheap. Again, 122,000 coins is going to give us a coin to trading point ratio of under 2, or actually just sitting at barely under 2. So if you wanted to buy at a little bit more of an expensive price, like this Jimmy Smith at 129, you would still be getting a really good deal, and you wouldn't have to worry about overpaying on training for that. But yeah, that's basically going to do it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let's just quickly recap all of the filters that I showed you guys, and you can end up deciding for your budget and how much training you want, which one you want to use. So 90 overall draft players at 15,000 coins, giving you a 3 coin to trading point ratio. 93 overall ultimate legends and draft players at 34,000 coins, giving you a 2.5 coin to trading point ratio. We have 95 overall ultimate legends at 65,000 coins, again giving you a 2.5 coin to trading point ratio. That is probably the hardest one to snipe, with the least amount of volume that you're going to be able to get. And the final one is 97s filtered by Theme Builder 2 and not the draft heroes, actually, yeah, for draft heroes for this one, but for the other ones it wasn't draft heroes. That was my mistake. The other ones were actually filtered down by draft picks. That was my bad. This one is for draft heroes. So yeah, 97s at a price of 122. If you can find that, that is perfect. Again, sometimes it's a little tough to find them at that price, but I saw a couple right before I recorded the video. Didn't end up buying them, of course, but yeah, that's basically it for the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like if you made it all the way to the end, and thank you guys again for all the support recently. Unfortunately, Saints theme team getting pushed back to tomorrow, just because I recorded the episode, and honestly, the person was running near close flex, fullback dive, literally every single play. My front seven could not get a block shed, because we have some like 80 overall linebackers on the team and not a very good defensive line, so that was definitely very frustrating. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace. So